Hey, what's up, guys? So as I kind of promised yesterday, we're gonna do this today with Double Dribble, the arcade version. If you've never seen this game before, you're in for a treat, man. This game, here we go. I'm gonna have to, as we go along, I'm gonna have to remind myself of how the what is it? The controls of this game work. There's a dribble button you have to push when you play the game so that you can move the ball up the court without being called for traveling or without just sort of sitting there. But you know about all of these, right? Alright, there's a lot of cool stuff with this game we're going to see here at the very beginning. We can watch part of this if you want, but we don't need to. Yeah, see, dribble, pass, shot. Alright. I'm gonna put like a ton of these in. And here comes the best part of the game. I mean, if you're going to use a synthesizer, if you're going to, you know, have a computerized voice sing, like, wouldn't you want to make sure that it's, you know, like, I don't know, like in tune, at least remotely in tune, right? I mean, that was just horrible. That was horrible. It was beyond belief.
Free throw. Go to the free throw line.
Anyway, the voices in this game are crazy. The reason why I was thinking about it is after playing the Blades of Steel arcade game, which is another Konami arcade game. That one has much better voices and is a lot more like meme-worthy. This game. Yeah. Okay, so you have to push this button here. This is the dribble button. And then for some reason I gave up. I passed the ball, but it didn't have me change to the other player. So there's a bunch of issues with this game. And like on defense, you have like a button for to jump. You have a button to change players, and you have a button to like dive at people. I don't understand that at all. Anyway. See, there's a jump button, and then this one, I guess, is to play defense, but I keep diving with it. Whatever. So how are you supposed to not be called for charging there, right? Like, there's nothing that you can do, right? It just, as soon as the guy touches the ball, the defender falls down, and then you're called for the foul. Anyway, now when I was shooting the free throws too, I didn't have that. I see it happen again. I didn't have that, you know, selection thing like going up and down like that. Anyway. Like the NES version of this game is an all-time classic, absolutely. This version of this game, I don't know. I know that there was somebody a little while ago in the comment section who was talking about how they played this game a lot back in the day. I have a lot of respect for you, actually, if you legitimately spent quarters on this game, because wow, I mean, holy cow. It's not an awful game, right? I mean, there are worse basketball games out there, which is amazing, but this is pretty bad. I mean, it's from 1986. It's not like it was, you know, NBA Jam or whatever, you know. I mean, so there are people who will tell me like, oh, you know, you can't say that this game was that bad or whatever because of, you know, the time and stuff like that, or the year that it came out. In this case, that actually probably is true. I mean, for a 1986 game, this is pretty good. But like, you got this stuff like, you know, the computer voices are like, okay, so that guy just dunked from like the free throw line. He was behind the free throw line when he went out for the dunk. It's like stuff like that where it's like, okay, like anytime you have the ball in the paint. Oh, I guess I went out of bounds. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to see that. And then that's the best part. Throw in has control of the ball. Yeah, very, very good. I'm so happy we have the computer voice to tell us stuff like throw in has control of the ball. So if you jump from almost anywhere inside the paint, you'll dunk it. But it sort of depends. It depends, I think, on the player. Some of these guys can dunk from like anywhere, and other guys can like, they have like no dunking range at all. So I don't know. So like, I had the ball, I dropped it, and I picked it up again, and I dunked it. And I'm like, isn't that travel? But apparently not in this game, which is all right. That makes it a little bit better than Ultimate Basketball, where the computer by default will travel because it forgets how to dunk. But see, yeah, like so, like for right there, I was like pushing dribble as much as I possibly could, trying to get in position, and it happened to be the right position so that I could then just like dunk the ball from where I was. All right, Michael Jordan. What'd I tell you? Where did that guy dunk from? Anyway, so next time you want to complain about, you know, Double Dribble on the NES, and most people don't, but if you're ever feeling like frustrated with the game or whatever, just give this one a try. Double Dribble on the NES looks like, you know, one of the greatest games of all time when compared with this. And what was that? What was that?
Out of bounds. Throw in has control of the ball.
Throw in has control of the ball. What was that?
Out of bounds. Throw in has control of the ball. Block that shot. No. Nice break. Nice steal.
All right, there we go. We got it. Fortunately, the steal button's the same button as the dribble button, so it's pretty easy to just like hammer that button over and over and over again. And there are some things that are pretty cool in the game, so like that kind of move and stuff. There's some stuff that happens that's actually, you know, pretty cool, and is especially cool for a game from like this period of time. It's just, I don't understand why Konami was like so focused on using synthesized voice in all these games. I mean, I know that they wanted it to, you know, be a game that people would notice in the arcades, but and they just got a new 24-second clock, didn't they? They did. They got a new 24-second clock after I almost stole the ball. This is a close game. Throw in has control of the ball. It's my bad, I pushed the wrong button.
Nice steal. Free throw. Go to the free throw line.
Yeah, there's so much stuff in this game. It's just precious. Like the fact that, you know, after you're called for charging, you just keep dribbling the ball there and like staring at the guy on the floor. The other thing to know about this game is you don't want to do what I just did. Whoops. You definitely don't want to do that. But you don't want to try to pass the ball, you know, when you just inbounded the ball. what you want to do is you want to get a guy and then try to drive. Because, what was that? Alright. Because the problem is that if you try passing the ball, what happens is the other team will intercept it. Like, the chances, it's like almost 100% chance. So, yeah, you don't want to do that. 81% free throw shooter, and he misses that. How about that? Do it again!
Nice break. Charging. Free throw. Go to the free throw line.
How was he called for charging if I had the ball?
2 shot 8. Good.
Yeah, the strangest thing about those free throws is that the mechanic works differently if it's a human control team shooting it. I don't understand why. Another thing I don't understand is what kind of defense is this that we're running? We're leaving like the key like wide open half the time. And what was that?
Nice. Stop it. Come on, Gunner. No, stop it.
All right. So yeah, you can imagine my surprise a little while ago when I played this game for the first time, having, you know, been used to Double Dribble on the NES. So the thing that causes the guy to drop the ball is if you try to pass the ball to like a person who's not there, he'll pick up the dribble and then he'll do something really weird with it. It's more like, you know, oh whoops, I didn't mean to push that button.
Free throw. Go to the free throw line. 2 shot 1. No good.
Bro, you got all you have to do is make a free throw and then we're tied. Bro. What's up with the guy going for the rebound and then just like standing there with his hands in the air? Alright, let's do a 3-pointer here, huh?
Nice 3-point shot. Good job. Keep on rolling.
So I've got two guys standing in the same place, like... Yeah, you see that? Dunked that one from a long way away. Here I am gliding down the court. Give it to the point guard, Isaiah Thomas. Taken away by Hakeem Olajuwon. Where did he dunk that one from? I swear it's behind the free throw line. So this was a one-point game not that long ago, and then all of a sudden we've had the ball stolen from us every single time down the court. The other thing about this game is that it actually is, the periods actually do take 12 minutes. There we go, we hit a 3 finally. Steph Curry. But yeah, in other words, like, I mean, it really, really takes a long time to play a full game, and your score is going to be incredibly high. Like, we have about 5 minutes left in this period. Where did he dunk that from? I mean, what's up with this? Why are we having guys dunking from, like, the middle of nowhere? It's amazing. Good defense, guys. I don't understand this. I don't understand why my guys don't dunk it when I get that close, but the computer dunks it when it's further away. There we go. Or put a whole bunch of time left. Or put a whole bunch of time back, I mean. I'm trying to pass it to the guy who's just like, you know, right next to me, but I can't. I'm still not sure on this version of the game what I'm supposed to be doing to like choose a different player. Anyway, one thing I'll say about this version of the game is I'm not certain exactly like how popular it was in the arcades. This came out at a time when the United States, at least, was still going through the effects of the video game crash. I mean, 1986 was not exactly the best year in the world for arcade games. And so, like, I don't think that this game did particularly well in the arcades. But it was not necessarily entirely because of this game's numerous problems. Okay, so that doesn't work.
Nice break. Nice speed 3-point shot. So good. Good.
There we go. I mean, there it is again. The computer keeps taking these like dunks from like the middle of nowhere. They're like out all the way over here when they dunk.
3-point shot. No. Nice break. No. Stop that shot. No. Nice break. No.
All right, here we go. Slam dunk time, baby.
Nice.
Come on, you got to give me at least a chance here. There we go. Whoa.
Come on. Keep on rolling. Nice deal. No.
Dude, I don't understand that. Like, how is he missing these dunks when he's wide open?
Stop that. No. Stop it.
And we still have 2 minutes left in the quarter. It's 54-40.
Come on, Gunner. Good.
There we go.
Nice. Keep on rolling. No. Stop that shot. No. Stop it.
So I think it's actually easier to dribble with some players than with other players. I think that's part of it. So I think you have guys who have like better handles or something like that.
Nice deal.
But the problem, of course, is that the game doesn't give you a whole lot of information to use if you're trying to figure out like who you want to have the ball. And it's really, really hard to like differentiate between players. It's really hard to figure out who should get the ball in any situation. So like with the NES game, all 5 of your guys basically are the same. In this game, I'm pretty sure that all of your players are different and that they have different like abilities. But the problem with this game, I mean, it's kind of hard for you to tell, but the play control in this game is not exactly good. The sound, of course, is nothing short of hilarious. But yeah, the play control in this game is not great. Oh, come on. Those foul calls are just awful because, like, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to prevent that from happening? And the game takes like an eternity to play. I mean, we're still not quite to the end of the first quarter. It's 58-48. So I think the big question here is more like, how long am I going to continue to put myself through this? I mean, it's not like torture. It's not an awful game. This isn't Magic Johnson, you know. That game is really bad. That's another game we should play. That's an awful game. Okay, so the little white guy can't dunk. Like, with that play right there, how does the game determine that it's pushing against charging, right? There's no way to know. The other thing I'm wondering about is I'm wondering if there isn't like, yeah, so if I hold down the button to shoot, it changes, like, that's what gets the shot thing or whatever going. I bet I could probably make more shots if I played around a little bit more with that shooting button. That was actually pretty cool. Oops, I wanted to pass.
No. No good. Challenging stage.
Yeah, here we go. Challenging stage. So what I'm guessing about this stage is I'm guessing that there's something about like the way that the controls in the original were laid out that would make this a little bit easier, or make it so you at least felt you had control. What is my guy wearing when he's standing like that? It looks like he's got a cheerleader outfit on. It looks like he has a skirt. It's already gone now, but that was weird. And did I get anything for that? I don't think I even got any extra time for, you know, all of my trouble. And challenging stages, right, that was pretty challenging. Now, from what I can tell, when you go up for a dunk, there's, like, nothing you can do about it. What was that?
Out of bounds. Throw-in has control of the ball.
Throw-in has control of the ball.
Come on. Downtown.
Why does he say downtown when it's a close-range two-point shot? It's just a close-range, you know, small jumper from the key.
Nice break. No. Come on. Stop it. No. Nice. No.
Oh, come on.
Pushing. Free throw. Go to the free throw line.
Come on. So anyway, I mean, you can see what this game is like. The cool thing about this game is that you've got all of these different voices. Like, I guess they're supposed to be the voices of all the players and stuff. The funny thing about it is that whoever designed this forgot to make it so that, like, the ref's voice is significantly different from anyone else. So you have, like, the ref saying, like, do it again. You know, like, is that supposed to be the ref? Is that supposed to be, like, the cheerleader? Or is that supposed to be, like, this really short guy? Or...
Blocking. Free throw. Go to the free throw.
And how is that blocking? I didn't have the ball. Or did I have the ball and I just didn't realize it or something like that?
Good.
Yeah, so you have to hold down the shoot button. That's what does it. I'm guessing that there was probably some other type of...
Nice steal.
some other, like, some certain mechanism that the controls have that my control pad here is probably not able to emulate. It makes me believe that the controls in this game are probably better than how they feel. They feel really, really, really not so good and stiff.
Free throw. Go to the free throw line.
Anyway, the whole game is like this. This is basically what Double Dribble arcade game is like. We've come to the conclusion this is what this game is like.
Still good. Downtown. Ball.
So it happened again, right? And then I only got 1 point, I think, for that 2-point shot. But we made a close range shot and it says downtown. Oh, come on.
Pushing. Free throw. Go to the
See, that's impossible because you have to keep pushing the dribble button in order to dribble the ball. That's the same button you push to steal. So you end up fouling him because you keep, you know, spamming the button. But you have to if you want to dribble the ball, right? There's no other way that you can like advance the ball.
Nice. Stop that shot. Good. No. Come on. That's not good. Nice beat. Keep on rolling.
That's right. That's the way we do it. Get back over here.
Stop that shot. No.
Anyway, you remember how I was complaining about Tecmo basketball on the NES the other day? Well, all of a sudden, that game looks pretty good right about now. Oh, man.
No. No. 3-point shot. Nice break. Here. Stop that. No. Keep on rolling.
All right.
No. Come on. Stunner. Stop it.
So I don't understand that. How come that's not a dunk attempt? And I have to assume that it's got something to do with like some internal dunk stats for that particular player or something like that. Because with that other guy it was a dunk. So my guy like went flying And then the other guy like suddenly hit the deck when my guy touched the ball, and then I was called for charging.
No good.
Pick the ball up.
No good. Keep on rolling.
Oh, so they're allowed to shoot it from the other side of the glass, right?
Nice deal. Charging. Free throw. Go to the free throw line.
At least it doesn't say something like free throw, has control of the ball.
Good. No good.
So the way you tell who your player is he's got, of course, the white outline around him, and then the next player that you can choose to is the one who's got the flashing green outline, which is a pretty bad system. I mean, because you're gonna spend your whole time trying to figure out, wait, do I have the control of this guy, or is he the next one in line? It's and heaven forbid if you have like color blindness or something like that. I mean, it would be impossible to figure out what you're supposed to do in this game.
Nice deal.
But yeah, one of the guesses I have about this game is that there was probably one of those, like, you know, I don't think the buttons were necessarily the what the hair sensitive kind or whatever it's called, like the real sensitive type button, but the feeling that I get is that a lot of how the game works, how the game's supposed to work, has to do with like how long you're holding in the button and stuff like that. Yeah, if you really want to have fun with this game, just look at the normal clock, the one underneath the second period thing. Look at how fast it's going or how slow it's going.
Nice break.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to wind up playing this through the playing this through the end of all of the coins that I put in. If it's a quarter each, I think I probably put in like 16. So I mean, I guess, I don't know, if it is like $4 that you put in, it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. But you could play a lot of NBA Jam for that price. And who's saying no? Like when I go through them, is it my guy saying no and saying like, no, I'm not going to pass it to you? See, at least in, you know, the Blades of Steel arcade game, I can like run into people, I can fight with them, you know? That's the game where when you get in a fight, the guy's like, you're brain damage. Oh no, he stole it. I mean, you can't even tell if you have the ball or not. Yeah, man. Muggsy Bogues. Alright, here we go. Yeah, how many dunks does the computer miss? I swear, every time it takes one of those dunks, it ends up missing. What is it doing? Why is it taking that shot? Like sometimes with NBA Jam, you can confuse the computer and cause it to take a shot if you push the shoot button while it's on the other side of the court. But I wasn't. I was spamming the dribble button. So yeah, to whoever it was who told me that like they played this game like, you know, a long time ago or whatever, and that like the version they played ended up having the dribble button worn out, I can believe it because you spend all of this game just hammering the dribble button over and over again.
Come on. Nice, great. Here. Here. Come on. Knock that down. Pop it. Oh. No.
That rubber banding effect, man.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Nice, great. 3, 2, 1. Timeout.
Oh, that's it. 1-1-1. Okay, so we got first place with 79 points and a 46% field goal percentage. I probably could go ahead and play more. Probably should have. But as you can see, if you forget to put in more coins, the game just abruptly ends. It doesn't even give you a chance to like continue. So there you have it. That's a Double Dribble arcade game. Now let us never speak of it again. Hope you have a good day. Talk to you tomorrow.